Everyone, it's been a while, it's been a minute. We're here at SEMA Show 2025 in Las Vegas. We are at the Toyota booth. We're gonna go through the Toyota booth. We'll cover all the SUVs, 4x4s real quick. Here we have a Corolla Cross Nasu edition. Check out that vinyl wrap. But get a good look at these tires. This is a really cool wheel setup. I wonder if anyone will admit to how much rubbing is occurring here, if at all. These are 255/65 R16s. Toyo tires, open country, all terrains. Got a Nasu basket up here, Pelican cases. Storage, pull-out storage by Tuffy. Lots of goodies in here. And a Dometic CFX fridge, again with a pull-out. And an integrated fire extinguisher, pretty cool. Full bike rack. And I cannot tell which bike that is, but nice setup for the Corolla Cross Nasu edition. Here we got your Sienna with a Yakima basket. Here we have a Toyota Land Cruiser 1958 edition. The Land Cruiser 250. There's a lot of Land Cruiser 250s here at SEMA Show, so follow me on Instagram on FJ Gear. Follow me on Mission Off-Road on YouTube and Instagram. And you'll see a bunch of Land Cruiser 250 builds. This 250 has a Kamek rack, Kamek awning. A bunch of vehicles have Kamek awnings. I wonder how they got that partnership, pretty cool. And there are Dometic fridges all over the floor. Check out that dual suspension mountain bike, has a Toyota Land Cruiser sticker on it. So again, this is a 1958 Toyota Land Cruiser. Here we have a Sequoia, one of my most favorite colors. Kamek awning on display with ARB camping chairs and Pelican cooler. Check out this storage unit from Yakima. It's like a kitchen box. So you could put your kitchen accessories up here, cup holder here, and it does this, kind of cool. So instead of having this fixed in your vehicle, you could take it out. It has its own legs. And check out this ramp. Check out this ramp for your fur babies, for your adventure pals that need to get into your lifted vehicle. That's pretty cool too.
That's the third row right here.
TRD billet upper control arms. I think they're billet. They look aluminum. And we have a, what is this? This is a Tacoma. This is a really nice color. Anyone know if this is a factory color or a vinyl wrap? I cannot tell. I think it's probably factory. Let's see if it says what it tells me what color it is. I notice a lot of the Toyotas here have topographics. Very nice, and they have a very rugged, tough feel to it, probably to help with rock chips and whatnot. And there are hammocks all over this booth. Again, a hammock awning is here. ARB camping accessories as well. I really like the color on this Tacoma. And back there we have a Yakima rooftop tent. The recovery boards here are by Tread Pro. Never noticed how it says shovel on one side and ramp on the other. So obviously this is the ramp for the vehicle. This points toward the tire. And I'm assuming this recovery board can act as a shovel. So this edge here is probably designed to get into the dirt. Here we have a ARB dual fridge on a slide out and Pelican case. This is a cube. Interesting shape. Over here is a Grand Highlander with a few accessories, not crazy or anything, but yeah, Grand Highlander is on display here. Here's the Tacoma everyone's been checking out on YouTube. This is a hydrogen-powered Tacoma, the Tacoma H2 Overlander. Let me read you some details. Built by Toyota Racing TRD engineering teams in California and North Carolina, based on the TNGA-F truck platform with integrated FCEV and BEV powertrains. 547 combined horsepower from dual electric motors. This is a second generation dual Toyota Mirai fuel cell stack with 3 hydrogen tanks. Yeah, and a 25 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery pack. True 4x4 capability with front limited slip and rear electronic locking diffs. So you tell me, you think the Toyota will ever make a hydrogen powered off-road vehicle? I mean, yeah, they made it here, but will they ever release it to the public? Where does hydrogen stand in today's world of EV and hybrids? They mounted some method wheels on here with General Grapplers, General Grabber X3s. 35-inch tires on R17. Look at the suspension. That's pretty badass. This is a GFC rooftop tent. Looks like a custom-made shell. This opens up. Again, TreadPro is integrated into the shell with rigid lights. Check out this swing out. This looks like an ARB swing out. Can't tell. I don't see any stamps. But tire carrier, they got water containers here from Rotopack. This was opened earlier. Here's the Fox suspension with dual reservoirs. A Pro Eagle jack, Dometic fridge inside out. Lots of cool stuff on this EV. We got the 5th gen 4Runner here with a few accessories. And we have the 6th gen 4Runner here. Again with a Kamek rack with a full-length Prinzu rack and a gigantic, I think that's a Pelican case over there with a Wii Boost. TRD Off-Road Premium. The new 4Runner always catches my eye. I'm very impressed with this design. Very well balanced, giving lots of nods to past 4Runners and not being too crazy with a modern appearance. No accessories in the back, but here we have Dometic camping chairs, Pelican cases, and Prinzu Moly panels. If you're still watching, please hang in there for a couple more interesting vehicles here at the Toyota booth. We're at SEMA 2025 in Las Vegas. This is the Toyota booth, and let me start off with this FJ60. Imagine Toyota selling crate motors. Do you want a Toyota crate motor for your 20-year-old, 20 to 40-year-old vehicle? This is a 60 series, but underneath the hood we have the power plant. Excuse me. We have the power plant from the Toyota Tundra. 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 from the Toyota Tundra, producing 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. What's cool is that this motor is still mated to the manual transmission. So imagine having all this cool power with a 5-speed manual transmission.
Awesome. And I actually get to see it drive. Like I did Jamboree, and it was at Jamboree. They didn't take it through the rock box or anything, but they drove it around.
Check out this QR code if you want to vote for this vehicle. I'm not sure how it really works. But yeah, I would love to see my 84 FJ60 look anything close to this. Pretty
I
badass.
want to say goodbye to Andy real quick.
Well, let's get a closer look at the wheel and suspension before we log off. It's still on leaf spring, so it's not any, there's no conversions. The shackles are huge on this thing, so I'm not sure. Can't tell. Is this yeah. I don't know what shocks are using. So the wheels are Continental Terrain Contact. The size is 3 1570 R17s. Now these are Mickey Thompson wheels. I have a set of Mickey Thompsons in my backyard that used to be on the FJ60. Seeing these Mickey Thompsons on this 60 series is giving me ideas about putting them back on the 60 series. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so let me point your attention to this side-by-side created by Toyota. Can you imagine Toyota entering the off-road market with side-by-side? That would be freaking nuts. This thing's making a lot of waves on YouTube. Getting a lot of attention. It's called the Scion 01 concept. Kind of cool for Toyota to bring back the Scion name. For those of you too young to remember, oops. For those of you who don't know, Scion was a brand that Toyota used to have. There was a number of vehicles, like the Scion XB, TC, I believe the FRS, GR86 started under the Scion brand.
It's nice.
Let me read off some specs for you. The all-new off-road concept that reimagines the side-by-side category through Toyota Performance Engineering. Powered by the high-output turbocharged four-cylinder hybrid power plant delivering over 300 horsepower. Features an exclusive silent mode enabling all-electric trail driving for quiet, immersive experience. That's kind of cool. I never thought about that possibility with hybrid vehicles, that you could kick it into all EV. Even my old Prius used to have that mode. It didn't last long because I think once you go over 3 miles per hour, it would turn on the motor. But yeah, imagine rolling into your campsite in silent mode, not to disturb anyone, not to bring any attention to yourself. Built for high-speed desert racing, rugged trail running, and technical rock crawling. What do you think? You think Toyota is going to bring this vehicle to production?
Those two things are very well close.
It must be really fun to work for Toyota to develop these concept vehicles. Yeah, I really appreciate you watching. If you want to see more content from SEMA 2025, check out Mission Off-Road on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and check out FJ Gear on Instagram and Facebook. Logging off.